It takes a while. In the end, is it worth violence? Feel so.
I can't read that shit anymore, dude. I'm afraid to pass out. Yeah, I'm recording. I'm still recording. Okay, Justin almost killed me.
Nobody died.
Shit! God damn it!
Dude, I can't.
Pause!
That's too good.
Dave, you were so slow at changing the fucking tire. You're so slow.
I'm fucking going, dude.
Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you!
350. We're filming a music video right now. Really? So you're in it if you're cool with it. Later, gang.
All right, FSB race fans, it's that time again. Wednesday night, 9:30 Eastern. We're America's home for racing, better known as the Charlotte Motor Speedway and iRacing for the Craftsman Truck Series with FSB Racing, the Mud Dog Motorsports, bringing it to you. I am your host, Jimmy Ray, along with my partner in crime. Just got off the Lear jet, the FSB corporate jet there. Sam
Yo,
provided
yo.
for Milt and I. Here's Milt. How you doing, my friend?
Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Looking forward to this fantastic race here with 23 trucks at Charlotte, one of my favorite tracks, the home base for the real guys. And we're looking at some action and some point implications. Some drivers couldn't make it. That's the way it is through the course of the season. So, but we got a nice big fat field here, and it's going to be some action.
Yeah, we're running a point series of 13 weeks. This is race number 8, catching up here with the points over at fsbracing.com. Here at Charlotte, next week will be New Hampshire, Michigan after that, getting into some bigger tracks after Watkins Glen last week, and Justin Bird getting the win there. Justin out tonight using one of his drop weeks. You have 2 drops during the season, so Justin out this week. Also, points leader Wyatt Thompson sitting out this one. He's at the beach with the family. If he's checking in, howdy Wyatt. I know you might check this out either tonight or during the week, but I miss you, bud. We'll see you back here next week. But Watkins is going to probably assume the points lead after this one if he starts. And Brandon Walter is right there. Justin Berg. And how about Craig Stuka in the top 5 in points? So we can go over points as the race goes on. But again, race number 8 of 13 here in the Craftsman Truck I Series. This is the Trophy Series brought to you by Mud Dog Motorsports. Back under the lights of Charlotte with Sam Young behind the camera and the production van. How you doing, Sam? What do you think tonight here at Charlotte? What are you looking to see?
Oh, good to see you guys, man. I'm glad the jet got here safely. There's a lot of airplane crashes lately, man. It's going nuts out there. But you avoided the drones, and here you are, and we're in Charlotte, and I can't wait for this. This is going to be a great show. And I can't say enough about Matt Pelletier. We got 2 Matts on the pole on the front row tonight, and we got that 0 to hero thing going on. So you'll be explaining that in a minute. But Matt Pelletier, the owner of the Palms Racing League Pro America Late Model Series, takes the pole tonight.
Excellent job by him. We will see that Palms truck out on the track as they're going out for final practice there with 5 minutes to go before they grid. Yeah, 0 to hero. It just started here last week. It's been around for racing for a while, but here at FSB, sponsored by Andrew Elliott and Donkey Bob Racing, our endurance racing team. But 0 to hero, any pole sitter, any pole sitter who decides to take an end to longest line, start in the rear, wins the race, is going to win $10 cash money. How about that? So if Matt Pelletier drops to the back and goes for it, so be it. Track position is king, but this is a long race, usually filled with green flag stops. We're going 80 laps here tonight, as we just saw the 91 bounce off the wall on screen there, right on cue, across the grass there. Hey, kids, get off my lawn, Milt.
Lawn. Yeah, so speaking of this lawn, it's a cookie cutter, and it's 1.5 miles. Exactly the definition of a speedway, and definitely unique. And 45 miles an hour down pit road. Pit road entrance seems it's one of the easier ones, but that means they're going to challenge it more. So, and with these different turns and tire wears, not going to be an issue except for the way it normally is. So we'll have to see what the condition of the track is and see, if it's going to be worse.
Absolutely. Fixed setup racing here. This is the default setup for this track, for these trucks and iRacing. So if you hopped on a fixed setup series or a lobby race, you'd hop on with this setup here. So that's nice. They keep it consistent. You can practice throughout the week. Come out here and get busy on a Wednesday night under the lights here at FSB Racing Live. Let's go through our starting lineup. We've got about 3.5 minutes till they grid. So let's go. The 77. Let's find the sponsors here of the Matt Pelletier ride. Like you said, the Palms Racing League. Going to be your pole sitter tonight. Outside front row is going to be the Bazooka. After Dark Craftsman Toyota of Matt Watkins in the 15. Jeff Pfeiffer in the Harley Davidson Camping World Ford is going to be in the 85 truck starting third. And how about up in fourth, Uncle Jeff Hale in the Starbucks Coffee Ford starting fourth.
Yeah, starting fifth place is going to be Thomas Fox in the 57. Uh, he's looking for a good. He's always in the mix there, but this is an opportunity for him, along with Brett Watson, the P6 and the 55. Jason Seams, where it seems the one truck and that Coors Banquet truck there definitely seems to not qualify well, but then rushes up to the front as in the action as he was last week and the week before. P8 would be Nicholas Donovan in the 2 truck.
P9 in the 91 truck, Brandon Walter in the Toyota. He's going to be starting ninth, and rounding out the top 10 is going to be Nicholas Bradshaw and the crowd favorite Hostess Donuts Dodge Ram. He's going to be starting in the 54 truck, starting 10th. Starting 11th to 21, the Gas Monkey Garage Chevrolet of Cody Baumeister, starting 11th. And 115, I drove with him a lot at Watkins Glen last week. We had a real good race up until that last pit stop. And the Bring a Trailer Auto Auction Ford, Dave Ellens in the 115.
After a week off there, Watkins Glen 62 truck of Sean Reap is looking to get back into the mix here. P13. P14, Donkey Bop driver in the Donkey Bop truck, Ram. Andrew Elliott in the 09 P14. Cody Luke, good to see him back. He's a stud, and he's in that iconic number 11 truck, P15. P16 is the big veteran, Sean Sheaves from Pittsburgh.
Starting in the 17th position, the number 52 just got slideways all through turns 3 and 4. He's sending it in practice. The Heatwave Racing Dodge Ram of Dakota Coleman. I'm going to make it my pick right here on the spot. How about that? The number 99, Pops Marginson, is going to be starting 18th. And the 151, Guy Petra in the Ford is going to be starting 19th. All the teammates coming down the line here, and our Donkey Bop buddy just up the road in Stockton, California, the number 68, Chet Barkin, starting P20.
P21, your admin, the 92 truck, Kevin Mays. P22, the longtime veteran in that familiar 33 truck, TG Race. And newer driver to the league, welcome. In the rear with the gear, that's the 889 Taylor Williams, P23.
Taylor, way to introduce yourself, bringing the Jack Daniels old number 7, the 889 truck, full of booze.
There you
For
go.
the drivers in the drivers meeting, they'll earn your keep pretty quick. Keep them wet. Let's see. We are less than a minute away from getting underway here at race 8 of 13 again. We've had various winners the last couple of weeks, Mill. It was the Wyatt Thompson, Matt Watkins show the first 4 races. And then we kind of opened the floodgates a little bit with Justin Bird. J.J. Moore came out to North Wilkesboro and grabbed the win there. I don't see J.J. in attendance tonight. I also don't see Jamison Pearson out there, the other half of the dynamic donkey duo of Jamison and Andrew. So, like we said, that's opportunity for somebody else to jump in and fill those spots. So here we go. Let's rock and roll live from Charlotte.
Now, the shape of this track is so unique, and the plateau in the center of between 1 and 2 is so different. When you see the banking high in turn 1, and then it kind of eases out, and then gives you a little more banking in turn 2, but then kind of flattens out coming out. That's definitely one of the most challenging corners. 3 and 4 are way different, more banked, but tighter apexes.
There
Definitely a 2-lane racing track, as you can be fast on both lanes, but 3 lanes is, well, there we go. 0 to 0, the 77 truck. What's up?
And 4, 0 to 0, the Palms. 77 of Matt Pelletier. 77, famous number here at FSB. Roger Bordeaux, the Flying Frenchman. Very lucky number. So let's see if it pays there. He goes to the rear. He's got 80 laps to work his way back up to the front. Lead that last lap. Cross that finish line. Donkey Bob Racing is going to send you $10. Here we go.
Well, I talked to Matt Watkins after last week, and he was disappointed, and he's actually been disappointed lately. He said he's going to come with some fire and aggression and challenge these guys. Let's see how that works out for him, as he's right there now on pole with the 77 going to the rear.
Green flag, green flag.
Jeff Pfeiffer in the Harley.
Whoa, whoa. Let's get going.
Jeff Pfeiffer assumes inside front row. Watkins with the run on the high side. Gets down to the bottom quickly, leaving Jeff Hale first on the outside now.
Wow. Turn two, just like I said, definitely get your attention. As it got Uncle Jeff's attention there, real close to the wall.
Truck got loose. Truck's going around back there. They saved it. I'll give you some numbers in a second.
55 and then 91 and they're
Oh,
around.
no, big
The
wreck.
55
Go
was
low,
the
guys.
Buster was
Go
off the
low,
hot dog.
Go low. Oh, more trucks pile in. Oh, no. I was riding along with Brandon Walter for that one. That was a wild ride.
55 had,
Right,
he
that's a
just
91
couldn't
truck.
get it together, and dude was down below him, and that's carnage, baby.
Hostess.
You
Oh,
see him
against the
get-
wall.
You see him
Powder
getting
donuts
sideways
everywhere.
there, and sucks, man. 91 has fans out there today, and let's see what happened there. That's a pretty hard lick. He should be able to get that fixed and carry on, hopefully. As long as he didn't get T-boned again there. And carnage there.
Boy, if you get a
up
chance,
there
ride
and
along.
through.
Oh, sorry. Ride along with the 09 of Andrew Elliott. He owes the 52 a beer. Wow, yeah. Give me a whole ride along with the view from Andrew Elliott. Set your VCR to record. That was amazing. I'm gonna spoil it. Go back for a second.
Absolutely. Andrew,
Like, it's got to be through the wreck.
very, very good
Sorry.
through, in road racing here. And sometimes
this.
you gotta.
Keep going back. No, keep going back. Keep going. There's more. Go back. Keep going. I'll tell you when. All right, there you go. Riding along with Andrew. Watch this. He's gonna get a little help. Whoa. He gets a little help. Straightens it out. Okay, I'm alive. And then,
That's opposite lock right there.
Right, here we go. Watch this.
That's
the movie
opposite lock
Twister.
on this. Whoa!
The movie Twister. Oh, baby. How about that? From totally sideways, locked up, opposite lock, got help, and then somehow knifed through this mess. So great job by him. Everybody else not so
Super
fortunate.
Mario
Sorry, guys.
stuff right there, baby.
Woo! Let's go back to live action here as the pace truck is not. Lights are still on. We're good.
We might have to see if he has to change his hosing there in the race car there. I have some Shiza hosing. I don't know.
Cat-like reflexes from the kid out of Exeter, Connecticut, I believe. Oh, boy, he got through that. Yeah, so he knocked through that. Very nice. Pelletier got through that. He's about halfway through the field.
Truck spinning. We'll see what damage. Carnage.
The lights are out on the pace truck. Matt Watkins is going to be your leader with Jeff Pfeiffer, Thomas Fox, Donovan. And let's see who is P5.
Taylor Williams still in the pits there. I don't know if this is all for that team or not, but really sucks for
Oh,
dude there.
no way. See what? Let me find out what happened. I'll find it.
Cody, look with that Raminator. Look at that neon orange red color there. I mean, that's like, I'm here. Peltier with his names in that Palms Chevrolet. Also, some nice looking paints here. I think these guys will get going here. That definitely they were planning on not having problems with cold tires there, and side by side coming out of 4 there, very difficult. 2 and
4
4
trucks on
exit
pit
is
road.
rough.
Sorry, 4 trucks on pit road. Yeah, Taylor Williams hit a spinning, looked like a 55 truck or somewhere in the 50s. But oh yeah, significant damage. Here we go. Restart. Rock and roll. Watkins on point.
Green flag, green flag.
Levin doesn't get going a little bit. Jason Seams gets right up on him and gets back and loses about 4 truck lengths, but didn't want to make that contact. Smart. They might have checked him for concussions after 2 weeks ago. That one truck was around a lot into the wall, but in that short track racing, they were able to continue as there was a lot of contact there and probably some visits into the in-care center, which Don Reeves hates it when I call it that. We didn't make a pick, so would that be inappropriate to pick now, or?
Yeah, make it from here. Why not?
Well, with some discussion with Matt Watkins this week, my teammate, and talking about the last couple races, how things are going. Obviously, I had to pick dude, because he's my guy.
And Jimmy Ray, who did you pick, bud?
I picked him down the line. Was that Dakota? We took Dakota early on. I don't know if he's got damage or not.
Yeah, Dakota also very
Go
strong
Dakota.
all year. Thomas Fox, we don't lay a finger on my butterfinger. Up in P4, let's go. There's a lot of great talent in this league that hasn't won yet. On Wednesdays anyway. And we gotta pass for position here. Going for P5, P6. It's Andrew Elliott, and boy, he got up into the clag up there and had to back out of it, trying to get by Peltier. You see that momentum on the outside, but you can also work the bottom like Peltier is doing, and he's getting a really good launch. We've seen these trucks really struggle 2 weeks ago, and on a short track, but this iRacing setup seems to be pretty favorable once they get some tire jam.
Elliott with a good run the last couple corners. Here he goes on the outside looking for P5.
And you're really starting to see what these dudes can do. Nice rim ride there by Dave Ellens. He's really strong tonight, and him and Cody Luke were talking. They seem real loose pre-race in the purple room there before the race. So right now it's really going good for that truck. Let's take a lap with Dave Ellens. See what he sees. Coming in turn 1 here, right? He's been kind of rim riding a little bit, running that second line and getting good momentum. You see the momentum he gets on the truck in front of him. Now a nice run on the 85 there. Great run for the 85 so far. But now he's going to try to do that slide job, take a drink. And can he make it? He does. you see what he sees in that rearview mirror, which ain't much. So but he's got a spotter, in-game spotter, telling him, you know, outside clear, just like you see on TV. These guys aren't driving blind. It's very technical, and iRacing does a kick-ass job, and it's really accurate. Maybe even more accurate than a human. So coming out of 40, see how that thing goes uphill right there, and it really wants the truck to get loose right there, because that right front's grabbing into the corner. Now it's more flatter here, so he's letting it roll through, and get an exit out. Dave Owens looks really smooth on what he wants to do in turn 1 and 2. This time he gets to be able to arc it a little better, but still wants to get closer to that inside line. Just clip the inside there.
We got cars wrecking across the start-finish line.
We got trucks wrecking.
P8 on back. We'll take a look in just a second as the field's going to grab a caution on lap 15, as we had a couple cars getting together behind your lap demo there. Great job, guys. Side-by-side racing, as the 77 could not get by the 09 as they went side-by-side for a while. The field did the same behind them. Well, I'll pick up who that was just a second. There it is right there. 21 is in on that. Cody. Uh-oh. Gas Monkey. The funky monkey goes around. Let's see what happens.
Monkey. Gas Monkey.
Let's see. Cody gets right up behind Butterfinger. Maybe a little bit of drafting. They're really close together. I'm looking at the 21 on lap 14. It's clean so far. See what happened. Oh, he came down and the 1 was there. Not sure, yeah. 21 in the 1 car, finishing lap 14.
54 in the pits, 55.
A lot of damage for the 21.
Leaders in.
Let's see what
Matt
happens.
Watkins down pit road with the 2 truck of Nicholas Donovan. They had some contact last
52's
week.
52's involved, sorry.
The 2 truck was definitely sorry and didn't want to do it. So it was, you know, now they're racing each other clean. It's another week, and stuff happens, and so far so good with these 2.
Sean Reed in the pit stall, also in the booth here. What's up, brother?
Hey guys, that was a pretty eventful first lap, wasn't it?
It was.
Yes,
You got through that somehow, yeah?
Well, I got hit pretty hard. In fact, my spotter was telling me he thought the car was done.
Oh.
But then I only had like 11 seconds of damage in the pits, which was weird.
Magic crew.
Yeah, wheel feels different, but I don't know. I was pretty good there. Yeah,
Nice.
first lap I just stack up on the 3. I backed out of it, take it easy, truck out or something. I saved it down the 8. I'm getting going again. Rick starts in front of me. I got the brakes. All hell broke loose around me.
So a couple trucks looks like didn't even get tires. They got gas only, and that's why they got the lead. Tires for Watkins and Donovan, and the trucks behind, but we got some trucks up front. Looked like it was definitely no tires for the 57. So what kind of truck you got left here, or what's your situation there, Sean?
Yeah, I've got a question for Sean too. Actually, Sean, hey, this is Sam Young. I don't know if you know who I am or not. So anyway, Sean, I'm kind of curious. We have discussions often about Carolina tracks and the tire wear with the Carolina tracks, something to do with the pavement or the pigment in the pavement. Who knows? But what is your feel on tonight? How's tire wear going to be?
Tire wear is bad. Tire heat.
Yeah, I heard you talking about that pre-race.
Yeah, in the practice session, at least, in the dusk weather there, I was up to 285 degrees on the right front on a full fuel run. So that's what you really got to watch. But yeah, tire wear is definitely a thing. The old Carolina track thing was the pavement they used to use, the aggregate, local aggregate would have a lot of seashell fragments in it. So you get Darlington and North Wilkesboro, Charlotte, all those Carolina tracks. They were like an aircraft carrier deck, and they would just shred the tires. No, we're about to go back to green. My Stream Deck,
Luck, brother.
my Stream Deck shortcuts aren't working for some reason, so I'm gonna have to manually click. But hopefully, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good
Yeah, good
broadcast.
luck, brother. Go get him.
Luck. Pace truck going off. Jerry Forcombe at the wheel.
Pop's on point. Pop's on
And
point. Did he
Pop's
stop at all?
on point.
Green flag.
Yeah, everybody hang on now, Butterfinger. Gonna let him go, though. Nice step by Pops, yeah. Shot out of a cannon, out of an 18th century cannon. In his backyard. Pops Morganson down the bottom. Here he goes. He's hugging that white
Go,
line. Hang
Pop.
on to it, sir.
Yeah, no
company on the high
tires.
side.
That's oh, and that fucking skids into the 57.
50. Oh, dear.
And Thomas Fox hard into the inside wall.
Oh, those three track workers didn't budge. That's pretty amazing. Yeah, they're hardcore. Oh, tough break for 57. No caution on that? No caution on that. We're still running.
It's just unbelievable. I don't understand what NASCAR's looking at here, but
They're not in the racing line. So I gotta look at that. I guess you gotta count that. Too close to call from here, so I'm counting it in my head. There seems he was involved in an early incident in the one truck all over the back of Sean Sheaves. The truck looks pretty good though. Coors Light got all its fenders.
it's a beehive at the front. 3 wide.
Oh,
What?
what are you
Oh,
doing?
contact with Andrew down low.
Oh my gosh. It is awful racing with 58 or 60 to go. Woo! That won't be on TV. Here we go. Watkins has got to watch that.
85 of Jeff Pfeiffer got you. Might have got you. It wasn't intentional, but he got used up a little there, but no harm, no foul. And now, Peltier got a great run, almost in the back, but took the air off the spoiler, but no, and Pfeiffer goes backwards. Pfeiffer's like, what the heck, man? I need to just regroup. But you can't regroup because these dogs are coming, and he's definitely off pace a little bit. And he cannot get in line. He can't get his momentum going. I did not see anything that would, suggest truck damage. So I think he just got back, realized he's got, his problem is he didn't get no tires. So, or if he did, he got 2 because they beat everybody out. So now those freshies, as Sean Reep said, they're eating them alive. And Kevin Mays looking at him too. There, wow. What? So note to self: I think you should get tires.
Well, it depends on what you do with him. We're watching Watkins trying to make a move on the 09, and this is the 5th corner that he's been under him. It took that long to finally make a pass and eating up about 3 laps worth of tires and doing.
Yeah,
so.
you're
So
absolutely
we'll
right. In the 09, I'm not sure if he took like 2 or what, but he definitely didn't take 4 like the rest of these guys did. How about Sean Sheaves in the Eat More Chicken Chick-fil-A Chevrolet? He just, every time he shows up, he was, watching the last couple races, but here he is again, and he's always competitive. And this is a dude that was like on the count. Wow, is he that turn 4, trying to nail that, and it's like you get up there and the last 3 feet, all of a sudden it flattens out. So it's like making your truck get loose there.
On my view, he's stuck chasing that Harry and the Henderson Sasquatch on the tailgate of David Ellens.
Yeah, he is.
Cracking me up. But after a while, I don't want to follow him anymore, just so I don't have to look at it,
Reap, this is like Grape, he was up in the mix there a little bit, trying to find some paces. Jason seems like he's moving down on the bottom.
0 to hero contender there. Matt Pelletier is now in the top 3. Here he comes in the 77 car. He had a little bit of damage showing. He's probably got a little bit fixed as he sat on pit road for a second. Truck looks pretty good. He's all the way up to 3rd from dead last on lap 1.
Nicholas Donovan is just, starting to get on fire. His momentum is going, his own admission, man, he just blew breaking there at Watkins Glen, just a momentary lapse of reason. And, but, he's been clean and fast, and, man, he's dogging these dudes right now.
Elliott's hanging on. He's got a little bit of left front damage in the 09. He's got Dakota coming up behind him.
In sim racing, a lot of times you get damaged in different ways depending on your connection and net code and all that. And, so drivers look at, well, from my view, it didn't look that bad. But then, or sometimes it's like from your view, it didn't look that bad, but I got huge damage. And that's what happened to Watkins, last week. Did he get damaged, hitting dude there earlier here in this race, or is he just kind of trying to settle himself in? I think his truck is still good, and he's settling himself in, and now starting. I think Peltier too is definitely like, okay, now let's get in a rhythm. Get a rhythm. If you get the blues.
Nicholas Donovan sims the point in the 2 car in the Deuce. The blue Deuce is out there. He is leading Watkins, Pelletier, Cody Luke, and Dave Ellens, your top 5. I'm trying to find Nicholas Donovan in the standings. I don't see him. I don't think he's run much this season. If he has, maybe once.
He was in the 52 truck, Jim.
Yeah, Nicholas Donovan too.
My bad.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm tripping.
But I don't see Donovan. I think this might be his first race of the season. I don't see him. So how about that? Unless I'm blind.
Dave Ellens is the only one working that high line. In iRacing, each track is set different. I believe, over time, grip is attained throughout the practice session. Am I right about that, Sam? Or
Well, no, it actually is. We are using forecasted weather and realistic weather, so yes, the track will change.
well, as far as like the grip and rubber laid down.
They start the track at 20% rubber, which means it simulates that 20% of rubber has been put down on the track, and then they add to it the entire warm-up session. It could be up to 100% by mid-race.
So, with the 115 running that outside line, now he changes and runs a little bit, but he is definitely catching these guys. Might some of these guys be paying attention to, hey, dude running the outside and one way up against the wall, and look at that launch. He loses some time there, probably a little too far up against the wall, but I see what he's trying to do there.
Well, if I can jump in real quick, the thing about this laying the rubber down, if I could explain it I can understand it better anyway. When you're running these on this track, rubber gets washed away after a couple of nights of rain after a race. But when these guys lay down the rubber during a race, it turns into a carpet, and I want you to think of it like sliding your feet across a slate floor or a slick floor, and then try to slide your feet across a carpet, and that's the difference. And laying down the rubber up on the top groove is what he has been trying to do. I was watching him in warm-up, and he did lay down a lot of rubber up there. So that can make the car quite fast, especially later on in the race if you can work that high groove.
You're so smart. Exactly. That's why I asked you that. You've been around real racing. You've raced. You've also crew chiefed and pit crewed for real racing, so you understand that. And That's as good of an explanation as I could ever hear. There's no way I could explain it like that.
Well said. Let's check in. Sorry, lap 36. Go ahead, Tim. Boy. The Raminator.
Yeah, I apologize for getting the 2 and the 52 mixed up there. I have this number thing. I don't know if it's autism or something, or ADD or beerism, but we got it down now. Nicholas Donovan is definitely giving Matt Watkins some fits here. Long way to go, though. Stay in contact. Work, dude. See what happens here.
All right, man. Caution is out.
Caution is out. Caution is out.
Let's go find it.
The 62 of Sean Reap is around, and the 2 Seans
Yeah.
and the 7 of Sean Sheaves.
They were door to door along with the 1 for the longest time. Something finally gave. Let's see.
It's not the 2 Jakes, it's the 2 Seans. Oh my God. I think Sean Sheaves hit the wall so hard he's gonna think that Pittsburgh is gonna win the Super Bowl next year.
Oh my gosh! And the
I'm
Stanley
sorry,
Cup.
I just had to throw
And
that
the
out
World
there.
Series.
Obviously, a big time Pittsburgh fan, but that tough luck for our good buddy, one of the greatest people we know, and we've known him for 23 years. So, but that's tough luck for Sean Sheaves there. So.
Yeah, tough break there for Octane. And down pit road leaders are on. There's the 2, the 15, the 77, and the 11.
What they do. This is critical. 4 sets of tires, so some have used 2 going for number 3. Some have used 1 going for number 2. So, what can number 2 do for you?
Everybody hit their stall so far. The first 2 did. In sync.
Everybody getting tires. Like Dakota Coleman got 2.
The 2's still going to be your leader. Sean Reed gingerly walking out of the infield care center. How you doing, sir?
That hurt. Yeah, I screwed up. Took out the other Sean. Right side of my truck just acted weird in air, and when I got alongside him, it just sucked the car right, and I went right into him on a straightaway.
Yeah, I was thinking the 2 Jakes, but no, the 2 Seans. Yeah, tough luck there. Tough. That's how quick it can happen to you.
I can't help but wonder, looking at it as we saw the replay, I can't go back to it right now, but I was looking at the replay. You wonder if there's a little tire spin involved in that. I just kind of wondered. It kind of might have said, did it send you a little bit?
We were way down the straightaway.
Okay.
Nah, it was all, I was just trying to get ready to arc into 3 there, give myself a little more room, put a little side draft on Sean, and when I got in that pocket of air, it just sucked it hard right.
Now, when you got stuck, you actually got stuck, and you had to go to the pits because the car got stuck on the track, right? I seen you spinning the tires.
Motor was dead on impact.
Oh, okay, because I seen the rear wheels look like they were spinning. That's the simulation thing, probably. But, you were dead, okay. So well, you killed it, huh?
It's ram tough, but not that tough. Concrete and ram equals, in-care center.
In-care center.
He hates that. He hates that. No, I did it just for you.
Yeah, thanks.
Octane out of the infield care center as well. A little more gingerly, but head-on collision with the wall there. Are you still alive, sir?
The 2 Seans.
Doing well, man. You know, it was fun actually running in a top 10 for once in this league. It's real tough, and it's unfortunate that the Sean's got involved in a little accident there, but it's all good.
Yeah, I'll say that publicly again. Sorry about that. It's just one of them nights.
Great sportsmanship, guys, and two of the most coolest and people I respect the most. Both of you guys, and you'll get them next week as we get ready to go green. Nicholas Donovan on point. So I mean, both of you guys, Sean, you guys took a couple weeks off there, and you know, obviously, really used to this track and competitive, and both of you had great runs there. So, like you said, a lot of fun, and it's tough out there. These guys are good, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good car, good truck rather. Just air it plays weird tricks on it, and that's what got us there.
Yeah, and you see that for real, you know. I mean, that's what's so cool about iRacing. You see when the air gets taken off the outside truck, all of a sudden whoa, almost mustard off the hot dog there. Peltier, you know, gonna have to change the holes in there.
Yeah, he's taking your back to the front challenge. You see, he took the OLL on the start of the race.
Yeah. Of course, got up to third.
Matt Watkins trying to work Nicholas Donovan. He's been working, like Devo, you know, working for a living.
Ooh, almost.
Whoa!
Not ready to duck in behind him just yet. Gonna make him earn it. Get him after the next corner, sure.
Almost slammed that door a little too soon.
Yikes. So when you duck down low and there's a line of cars on the outside, it's just like hitting a wall, right? You're gonna need help.
Yeah, and
take 4 or 5 corners to make the pass. Right?
Yeah, it takes air off your side, and I was particularly susceptible to that after my right side damage earlier. And but yeah, all the trucks are feeling that. The truck feels completely different side by side through these corners than it does on its own.
We definitely see some different tire strategies, Sean's.
Yeah, but some people took rights. Well, Andrew took rights after the big wreck there, and or the second caution rather. I guess not really the big wreck, and he was falling back, but not rapidly. So I'd say right sides might work late in the race, or especially if you get like a short split to finish the runoff. Right sides could save you some time, maybe work out.
Whoa! Cody Luke and Andrew Elliott got some business here.
I'd say if you got any more than 10 laps on these, you're going to want those rights if possible.
Gotcha.
Yeah, with 4 sets, we weren't sure if some guys actually took 4 of that first stop. And because they passed the 85 like a turd of hurdles. And he's definitely back there. Guy Pitcher trying to work, but actually great run with the battle here with Jeff Pfeiffer and our admin Kevin Mays trying to work themselves in the top 10. And that 85 truck has just not been the same after that stop. I don't know if he got damaged but that Budweiser Harley Ford definitely struggling, and Kevin Mays makes the pass. Great job, Kevin.
Yeah, carrying lack of horsepower.
And the 85 is trying to do the inner loop and went through the grass and went straight to the pits.
Wow.
What the heck's going on with Jeff Pfeiffer in the 85? And I think he gone. So that's some kind of never know. So
the old cat on the keyboard again. Been hearing that for years. Oh, cat on the keyboard.
I actually ran into Jeff.
Yeah, kids walking in the room or something.
I hit Jeff Hale under caution in a Super Speedway Series race once, and it really was my cat's fault. He jumped up. I was still racing on the desk. He jumped up between my monitor and the wheel, and I couldn't see anything.
Yep,
Here
yep,
comes
I'm telling
Dakota Coleman up to third. The two truck of Nicholas Donovan going backwards a little bit now. Now he gets a strong run. These guys have been playing nice. Now they're starting to battle a little bit. Still
Yeah,
playing nice, but getting runs.
I went back and looked at Pfeiffer there. It looks like he smacked the wall, slid through the infield, knew he was going to get a penalty and have damage to fix, and he just called it a night.
Send it.
And here comes Dave Ellens back after, to see if he's going to do the Larson high line. Not so much this time. Sean, yeah, he was using that 1 and 2 high line up a lot and getting a run earlier there. Not so much now. You know, what's your take on that?
Highline's pretty good here. The advantage of it, obviously you can keep it wound up, get a good run down the straightaway off 1 and 2. What I like off of, if you get stuck high in 3 and 4, or even choose to run up there, is that transition off the banking is not quite as severe. So if you're getting loose or pushing up even off turn 4, it's not a bad idea to move up.
Yeah, instead of trying to overcorrect, and that's where you get loose out of 4.
Exactly. You can pile up the oversteer, try and turn, try and make the truck turn, and then all of a sudden it takes the bite when the banking transitions and the rear end comes out.
Well, then after that, he went backwards in a hurry, and now we got a gaggle of 6 trucks here with that guy that just doesn't qualify well. Jason seems, but he always seems to be in the mix. And
But,
him and Dakota are coming up here.
Yeah, Dakota's looking strong.
Sheep's checking out. A couple other drivers checking out too. Pfeiffer's gone. T-Roy in the house. Troy Null stopping by to say howdy. Longtime FSB member as well. Let's go.
Yes,
T-Roy. Best chicken in the league.
T-Roy.
Is my room ready? All I have to do is call and say, is my room ready?
Yep,
Oh,
T-Roy.
Our old teammate, buddy, back on the track again. That's very,
What? Does that mean we get to call it the chicken run?
Yes. That's what we called it, the chicken run.
Nice.
That dude is the best chicken cooker in the world.
Now you're making me hungry.
That's what's up, dude.
Chicken.
Legit.
Watkins out front.
What else is new?
These guys ain't playing. It's far from over.
Yeah, red trucks hunting him down side by side for second and third. We're already coming up on lap 60. What do we have? 57 out of 80. Well over the halfway point here.
Yeah, we're in the window. If you next pit stop should be the last one. 24 laps to go.
Yeah. How long are you gonna stay out? How long are you gonna sit on pit road?
Tick.
Who's gonna split it?
You're not out there, but I would guarantee if you were out there, you're gonna split it. You're that guy.
Depends, but yeah.
Guy
that is one of
Peach
my
is gonna
favorites.
run it out. Reeves gonna split it in half.
That's good Vegas odds right there, I'd say.
Not always, but most of the time. Yeah.
Looking at a random lap time, fast lap was lap 43 for Nicholas Donovan, 30.339. Now he's running 31.032s. Not quite, but about eight tenths of a second slower, and he definitely gonna have a slower lap there.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt.
So the tire deg is there, as Sean said.
Yeah, these right sides picking an abuse, and again, it's not just the wear, but the heat. They get mighty hot out there.
With 24 to go, do you get 2 tires and try to get track position and hope you don't get a caution, or do you get 4, Sean?
Good question.
24 to go. I want all 4. If I'm splitting the final run, I might consider the 2. Like we saw Andrew, while it didn't work out long run for him, I think on a green flag cycle, I think he proved that it might actually be viable.
Yeah, so, the leaders, you can't, it's really hard to make yourself do that. But if you're back, Dakota Coleman, Jason Seams area, or are you saving tires? And yeah, but if you save tires now, then you get those 2. Maybe your lefts might be a little better, and you get that track position.
All wonderful things to consider as they come up on Chet Larkin in the lap truck, the 68 Donkey Bop. Playing guitar in a band, Chet, killing it.
Yeah, Chet's the man. Him and his son definitely hooking me and Jim up with computers and computer assists, and so giving dudes, man. And Corey and him, they're real, man.
I got my overlay standings up in my browser window so I can see it now. They're on lap 22 of the stint on these tires, so if anyone was gonna split it, they would have done so already.
Nothing on the scanner.
Which tells me they're gonna run it out, and then I'd say that's definitely a right side tire situation.
Betcha.
Because, okay, we got 18 left, you can go, let's just say 32. They got 9 more laps to go. They're gonna have 9 laps left when they pit. Yeah, right sides. Again, you might see some gas only. I'd probably want right sides, but I wouldn't be surprised if someone gassed it only.
So, Watkins 31.79 last lap, this lap 31.9. So that's, definitely over a second dig here.
They were in side by side for the longest time, allowing Watkins to really pull out. Gosh, 10 truck lengths ahead here at the moment. Now that everybody's got single file, maybe they'll run him down a little bit. Maybe not. It is Watkins in the closing laps here, the green flag run. Less than 20 to go. Lap 64 of 80. Watkins, Pelletier, Cody, Luke, Donovan, Coleman, and Seams. Big group racing for the win here.
'77 calling out pits.
Yep. Scanner.
2 car.
Here we go. Get ready on pit road. This will make or break your race. Whoa!
Oh.
Oh, change him. Oh no, he comes back out on the track into the 1 truck. Chaos ensuing for the 77 and a caution. Well, the 1 truck was going to try and get on pit road late, I think. Watching on Sam's screen there as 77 get on pit road. The 2 was, the 2 slowed down on the track and got hit by the 1. Yeah.
It looks like, the 1 missed the pit call.
Yeah. Get down that apron if you can.
Great heads up play there by 77 to abort and not get a unsafe entry exit.
So
actually, I take that back. He might have gotten an unsafe.
Oh. On the 1 truck, yeah, gets hammered.
Yeah, 77 definitely caught the commit line there.
I'll have to see as they go around. We can look.
Yeah, I'm not seeing a flag on my overlay, so we lucked out. Maybe that's just decorative.
Oh, I see a meatball for Jason Seams in the 1 truck.
Yeah, he hit hard.
Getting it fixed. Too bad for Seams.
Yeah, the rules are either you got to text it or you got to say it in a channel where everybody can hear. Correct.
Yeah, I still have my radio on, so I heard both those calls. They were called out.
Yeah, so just unfortunate.
Green flag. Good. He's a little
Watkins is
excited.
sitting on a sack of seeds right now. That's exactly what he wanted. He said he was going to be more aggressive this week, but he really hasn't had to. It's just luck is kind of went his way. He did, get some contact there, so we kind of considered that as one. So two incident rule. We're just announcers, so as a driver though, you got to think about that. But other than that, it's been pretty clean run for him.
All races are reviewed. I'm live, and they're reviewed by the admin. In this case, that'd be Kevin Mays, and he comes up with a full report, as does Shane in the other series, Xfinity, O'Reilly, whatever. And they come up with a full report every week of every single little thing that happened on the racetrack. And it's important because we do have to see whether or not that 2-incident rule has been violated. And they've been really super. We have not issued a single penalty this year, a warning, but that's about it. Everyone has been excellent here at FSB this entire season across 5 series now.
Well, and that's why you see the clean racing, the respect. It's not because the hammer's going to come down. It's just everybody knows, hey, we're going to be treated fairly as best as the admins can, which they, thanks for their service. As we got some business left here, 12 to go.
Give a call to Cody Luke there.
Yep.
Sitting on the outside of that bright red Dodge Ram there.
Got some trucks scrambling to get caught up there. The 09, the 151, they're going to catch the field on the back straight.
Yeah, 09 got the wave around.
Very good.
I think he was on pit road when the caution came out.
Well, Sean, you know as well, us, former champions and winners in this league, and then racing today, dealing with these guys, you realize you could attest as well as Jim racing last week how badass these guys are.
Oh man, I've got PTSD from things Matt Watkins has crushed my hopes and dreams with on this track. But he's not unbeatable, and he got a bunch of hungry guys going after him here, so this should be a good finish with 13 to go, and we're back to green. Cody Luke didn't get a good start on the outside line, though. Held up the top line, and Matt is checked out.
Yeah, you're really seeing the restart skills there, and the two trucks still fighting for top 5 there, but with heavy damage in the rear.
He's loose.
That's going to be a hard ask.
Oh boy.
Yeah, he's way loose to the inside now, crashing at pit road entrance.
And down pit road he goes.
Yeah, there's no way. Looking at that truck, it's like you're not going to deal with this group. So it's a four-man race here now, really, so far. Long way to go, though.
Did Cody take 2 on that stop? Or did he take 4, do we know?
I don't know. I can find out.
Well, they all took the same, and here they are. So, I think they got tires because they're running 30. Dakota Coleman's last lap, 30.3.
Yeah, never mind that. Everybody's just run their fastest laps of the night, so
they definitely got fouled. They're not going to do you any good sitting there behind the pit wall.
Another example.
Loose up 4 and
he's hard as the wall.
Sideways and plants it into turn 4. Tick, tick,
right
tick.
there.
No caution. No
Jeff
caution.
Hale looking for P4 now. They're going to catch.
How about that, Uncle
Cody
Jeff?
quick.
Let's go.
Announcer Jinx on Cody there. All of us talking about him simultaneously.
Oh, that truck is hurting. You can see the right front wheel.
Yeah,
I saw sparks, dude. This July 4th is cool, but not when it's your truck.
Negative.
Now,
Fingers and toes this weekend, folks.
Can Peltier do something with him?
Cue the Jaws theme, because he's got his sights set on Matt Watkins now.
Here we come, walking down the street.
Dangling, Donkey Bob Racing, dangling $10 cash if you can get by this man clean.
Toyota, Chevy, and Dodge battling it out here.
Watkins may already have an ink from earlier when he got together, right?
Yeah, absolutely. But you're not going to get another ink if you stay in front. But this ain't over yet. Peltier is taking. The only thing you're going to hit is air.
Sorry.
So
Sorry.
that's what he got to do, and I guarantee he's not thinking about that right now. He's thinking, I'm going to whoop some butt right now.
Yeah, you don't think about that when you're the leader unless they get a fender on you. That's the only time you got to start thinking about your ink account. Three to go. I'm showing six.
Donkey Bop Endurance Racer. We got a little snafu with Watkins Glen, but setting up for the 24 hours of Spa. Watkins, Danny Falcon, and the boys. Andrew. Who else? Jameson.
Dakota Coleman moving around, looking to get some air in the nose, trying to find something different he can do to get up along Peltier.
Yeah, he's sniffing around, trying to look, see if he can get some air on that truck, nose of that truck.
Sean had mentioned fastest lap time back in that last restart, and that would be an example of both track cooling down a little bit because it's night, and also the carpet effect of the rubber put down on the track.
Also, because these guys are just going to go balls out with so few laps left, they're not saving any tire.
That too.
You can flat out these corners first couple laps on fresh tires. It's not easy, but you can do it. You gotta really kick the truck in there hard, and Coleman is on the bumper of the 77.
Mm-hmm. You go or I'm going. Somebody get up there and get under Watkins.
Matt likes that because that's definitely them battling there with lap 78 of 80.
Yeah, now we got 3 to go, Milty, and Matt Watkins wants to see Peltier and Coleman going at it here. I think Coleman's just got a little more tire, and he gains on the entry, and 77 clips the wall.
Yeah, they push it.
They are pushing it.
With that clean air out in front, and Matt just having to execute and look forward, good luck, but it's not over yet.
151 of the 29 battling for fifth. It's a great battle of 3 trucks. It's also Dave Ellens.
Go Dave.
115. They've been side by side for a while.
Ellens has really worked that outside line and
he got
had a
around.
great race. You know, we've seen a lot of Dave, and he just had bad luck. And if he can get in the top 5 here, bring it on.
Let's go, Kevin.
Last lap for Matt Watkins. He's got a 2-truck lead going into turn 3.
Racing for fifth. They're racing for a podium. Races everywhere.
No chance. Matt Watkins is on one and gets the win. Chicken flag. There's your podium. Matt Watkins.
They stayed single file
the
there.
52.
Good
Hell of a drive.
racing.
Hell of a drive for Peltier, taking the start from the back challenge.
Yeah.
Absolutely. He's got balls.
How'd you do it? Big balls.
Well, it was fun to join you guys again. Just wish I was doing it now instead of earlier. I'm going to get out of your way so you guys need your post-race deal, but
man,
catch you guys next time.
As soon as you get in here, man, you increase the intelligence level and show why you were such a great broadcaster all those years. Appreciate those years.
And not to mention about 100 trophies sitting on his shelves.
Oh, it's like 24.
Duke can roll.
He's a champion.
But you guys, always a blast, guys. Have fun. Catch you next week.
All right, on.
All right, be good.
Thanks, Duke. See you in New Hampshire. Right? Double check that. All right, we'll be in New Hampshire. Let's go through the rundown real quick. Matt Watkins, Matt Peltier, and Dakota Coleman going to be making way to the podium here in Charlotte. winning race number 8, finishing on that podium here of 13 in the season. Dave Ellens, Jeff Hale, Guy Peach are doing his thing all the way up to P6. Kevin Mays in 7 pops. 8th, losing my voice. How about 9th? Cody Luke still pulled off the top 10. And our buddy Chet Markin, P10. Rest of the field is going to be Andrew Elliott, Nicholas Donovan, Jason Seams, Jeff Pfeiffer, Sean Reed, Sean Sheets, Thomas Fox, Cody Baumeister, Taylor Williams, Brett Watson, T.G. Reese, Nicholas Bradshaw, and Brandon Walter. 23 trucks on the docket tonight, 11 finishing on the lead lap. A great race for 4th and a great podium. And here they are, your podium finishers with Milt Minter Jr. on a few words.
Dakota, man, kind of a battle all night to get close enough to try to, make something happen for a win, but great finish. Just tell us about your race, bro.
It was kind of a roller coaster, to be perfectly honest with you, Milt. Kind of blew it in qualifying, got into turn 4 on the last lap, started pretty far towards the back. I think it was like lap 2, right before that 3-car crash on the tri-oval. Sean Reap was in front of me, got loose, went down on the apron. Andrew Elliott got loose on top of me, grazed the right side of my truck. No sooner did I clear that, there's cars in the wall in front of me in the tri-oval, and I'm freaking out. I'm like, it's too early for this. But no, it all worked out. I got caught up in a couple things, but we made it work. And that dirty air, man, that was brutal. Every time I get close, it's just pushing like a dump truck. I tried to do some stuff on the outside, just couldn't get it done. I'll take a podium, though. Congratulations to Mr. Matt Watkins, much deserved.
Awesome run, and you could really see that once things started to get serious. Earlier, guys were kind of taking it easy and giving guys air lanes, but either running the high or low. But then, like 3 trucks at the end there, and Matt defending where you wanted to go. Yeah,
it's tough.
Yeah, it was hard for you to get around there, but great finish, man, and awesome job.
Thank you.
Got some shout outs, man, fans, family, friends.
Man, shout out to Ryan Fisher.
Sponsors.
Hopefully he's back real soon. He is recovering from some stuff, but I think we might be seeing him back on the track tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it. We miss having him out there.
Right on, yeah. As we do sim racing like this, we go through life, and definitely, shout out to dude there for sure. Right on. And you showed up meaning business, man. Great paint, and you took the challenge to go to the rear with the gear and almost pulled it off, but it was hard to get around Matt with that clean air, and he had a clean truck, and so the 2 Matts were going at it. Tell us about your race, Matt.
First of all, thanks to everyone who runs this league. It's been a lot of fun to come in part-time, but as far as the race goes, the dirty air, like was mentioned earlier by Dakota, was just really tough to get around people. I was trying to make passes on Matt towards the end of the race and would get I think I was better in 1 and 2, and then 3 and 4 I had nothing. I hit the wall a couple times like a lot of guys tonight.
Yeah.
Out of the corner, and I'm just glad I was able to go back to front and what felt like multiple times tonight. And, it's always good to just have a strong run.
Yeah, and you could see it was easier as you were going through slower traffic. But then you get to that cream up there in the top 5, then it got more difficult. But solid run, yeah.
Yeah.
Any shout outs, man? Fans, friends, family.
Jason Seams keeping me company in the Discord. He runs with us in a lot of other leagues that we do, and big shout out to him for coming on out. He recently had a surgery for kidney stones, so he's doing his best. So I know that's no fun, but big shout out to Sam Young for FSB being a part. That's all him for the most part, and you guys for broadcasting as well.
Appreciate that, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, appreciate it. Matt Watkins, man, good, feeling good, looking good, feeling good, man. You've had some tough nights here last few weeks, but tonight it just seemed like it just fell in your way. And then once you got in front, man, you had the air, the tires, you had a clean truck, and you do what you do. Tell us about your race.
Yeah, it was pretty good. First thing, sorry to Tommy. Holy cow, I was just gonna follow him through the middle, and I don't know, pop spooked, and he lifted on the straightaway a little bit, and yeah, I got him and turned him. So that was unfortunate because I was gonna push him right through there, and we were gonna roll to the front, hopefully. But yeah, I mean, it was pretty good. I just kept hoping to get a long run, try to get spread out a little bit there, because thought that was gonna be the strength, as later in the field run. But once it was like, these 10, 15 lap shootouts, it's nighttime, it's cool, so you can kind of just, throw it in there, and there's not too many repercussions on the tires. So basically I had to do the last 13 laps, try to run qualifying laps. I kind of backed up one, thinking maybe I should save a little bit of tire, but Matt was closing so fast that it's like I shouldn't do that. I tried to start driving a little bit harder, and yeah, it worked out. So luckily I was sweating that what to do if we didn't get that last caution, like whether to take 4 or 2 or gas only. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting with the strategy for sure if that last yellow didn't come out.
Yeah, so moving forward, that should help you out in the points. But we all have to do life. You think you're gonna make the rest of the races, or you might miss one, or what are you thinking about the championship, or are you just taking it race to race?
Yeah, I'll do my best to show up for the last, how many ever we have, 5 or 6, I think. Just trying to finish the races clean without damage and see where we stack up. It's a rough last 3 or 4 weeks, so we were, just had a little bit of bad luck there, but luckily tonight we had a little good luck, so hopefully we keep that going, and then, yeah, see how it all shakes out.
Awesome, man. Great race, guys, and a great show. Thank you, Sam and Jim. And so, Jimmy, take us away.
Yeah, let's talk to our admin real quick. Mr. Kevin Mays.
Hey,
great job racing for the top 5 there. What'd you see?
Well, my truck was bouncing all over the place, and I got caught up at the end of the last, as that first wreck came to a conclusion. I got hit in the rear, and they couldn't fix all my damage, and my steering wheel was bouncing around all night, but I was happy to run up where I did. I'd like to thank the drivers for at least reducing the number of cautions since our last oval. We still had a few more than I'd like. I don't know that we really had any green flag pit stops. I think we had a couple going in for green flags there when we had a caution come out in the middle of it. I think we had 1 or 2 guys that had already pitted, so we were almost going to have a green flag pit stop, but so we still need to clean that up a little bit. And thank you guys for broadcasting. The drivers really enjoy that. And next week we got New Hampshire, so got a flat short track next week. That's a driver's track. Got to be ready.
Yeah, I think you'd see all the pin guys and Palms leagues and other leagues guys coming out here showing what's up on the short track. You used to see smaller fields in, but not around here. Yeah, it's a short track, and a lot of guys love it. And it's going to be New Hampshire. It's going to be fun. Sam.
Yep.
Yes,
Any
sir.
closing words for us, brother?
I do. I want to thank everybody for in this league who makes it happen. The drivers are spectacular, sportsmanship based all the time. We are the only league out there that I have seen that is sportsmanship based, and that makes us special. And also going now 23 years. An amazing run. That we are the longest running simulation racing league on the planet, and I'm so proud of that and proud of what you guys started back 23 years ago. Yes, sir. 23 years. Working on 24. Thanks, guys, and great race, everybody. Way to go, Matt, and Dakota. Great job, all 3 of you. Way to go, guys.
Thanks, everybody. Lots of thank yous, and it's a real special place to race. to come announce or just be a part of. So yeah, 23 years. That's amazing. No signs of slowing down. Only growing towards the future. We're going to go short tracking in New Hampshire with only 5 races left in the season, and the points championship is up for grabs as, let's see, Mr. Thompson still showing as your leader with the drops there as Matt Watkins closes in, Brandon Walter, and our man Dakota right there in fourth. So for Milt, Kevin, Sam, and all the drivers here at FSB, we'll see you next week. Drive fast, take chances. Remember, Milt, it ain't real. It just